Hello, and welcome to Vende Gaming. My name is Loricor, and this is episode 7 of my Let's Play the Banner Saga series. In the last episode, we were continuing east with our varl coming from the west, and it was a pretty battle-heavy episode compared to what we've seen so far. We got to see how the larger army battles worked, and yeah, we attacked more as they were fleeing and managed to get an item out of it. So that's a cool little mechanic. And then right in the very end there, we lost Eric, one of our heroes, went back to Strand. So yeah, let's get into it and see where we end up today. So yeah, first thing, let's just check out our heroes after that last fight. So yeah, we've got one that's going to take 3 days. Arkin's getting a promotion. Mogger's getting a promotion. Let's promote him because it's only going to cost us 10 renown. So let's do that. We'll get his shield break up and let's get some extra strength on him. Cool. Harkin's going to be real expensive to promote. I think 20 win. I don't think we promote him just yet. Is there anyone else? No, there's no other plus symbols. Alright, well let's go to the market and check that out. So there's only four supplies available, and one renown only gets one supply, so I don't think we bother with anything there. But what do we have here? +2 strength, that could be interesting. Knockbacks. Let's go a leather flask and let's go this obsidian ring as well. Leaves us with a little bit of renown left over, but we can go back into our heroes. And so we've got a level 2. Let's see what. Okay, here's our big guy. Let's give him. Oh yeah, that doesn't really doesn't do much unless you're resting. Oh, should still be good. And let's give Molgo some extra strength so we have a couple of good big heavy hitters. Alright. And I reckon if let's rest 2 days, that way, yeah, we've only got gun off, which is a little bit. He's got plenty of strength as it is, so I think he should be all good to go with one less strength in a battle. All right. Yeah. Quick look at the map. Finally loads up. All right, so we're around here. We're going to Grofheim, which is up here. Oh no, so yeah, Grofheim is in between these two mountains here, the two spears. So we got a fair way to go. All right. Cool. Let's just leave and get into it. So yeah, like how you can see the dredge coming in or running away in the foreground there. It's so good. You hear a shout echo on the wind, a standard varl greeting. A caravan of varl are heading your direction, probably a few hundred in total. You meet them halfway. Basalt. You must be with Vognir. Vognir didn't make it. You're serious? It's getting grim out here, but didn't expect that. You are flying the Schlid banner. What's happening? Isn't Ulfar in charge there? I'm Fasalt. Ulfar's still in Schlid, in case he needs to be. He sent me to meet Vognir. Well, you. We've seen nothing happening in Schlid yet. What do you mean? No dredge. They never come through Schlid. They're all pouring out of Ridgehorn. We only just found out about it. One group went that way, we came here. Ridgehorn? The fort on the bay? That place that has been abandoned for hundreds of years. Yeah, maybe that's why they're there. By all accounts, it looks like another damned invasion. Loudon forces his way into the conversation. Wait a godless minute. What did you do? Careful now. You be careful. What did you start? You think men don't remember history? The long banger hangs in Arborang. The Second Great War nearly screwed us all. What did you do this time? Who the feign is this? Nobody. Take him and go to Grofheim. We'll meet you later. Shut your mouth, Loudon, or I'll smash your face in. Oh, it's so tempting. I'll just go in. Yeah, no, I'm going to do it. Shut your mouth, Loudon. Loudon's head swivels in yours direction, eyes wide. He seems uncertain whether to be insulted or threatened. What orders did Ulfar give you, Fasolt? I'm supposed to offer any support you need. I've got 330 varl behind me, and Ulfar wants to know what's happening at Ridgehorn. What's your plan? We're going to Ridgehorn. You're coming. We're going to Ridgehorn. You take Loudon and go to Grofheim. Forget Ridgehorn. We need to go to Grofheim. Cool. You know what? Should we go and check out Ridgehorn? There is a way to keep Loudon safe. You know what? Let's go to Ridgehorn. I'll have my varl fall in line. Yours to command, Harkin. Are you insane? You just said an army of dredge are pouring out of that fort. Go on to Grofheim then, Prince. Having your blood on my hands would be worse than doing nothing. This shuts Loudon up for a moment. You can see the battle raging in his head. He looks desperate for safety, but he didn't expect to flee like a coward. He expected you to come along. He glances at his men. We're already this far. If this is the varl's doing, I'll know of it, and so will my father. Besides, you need my help and my fighters. If I go, so do Ursa and Bercy. Loudon's unexpected flip-flop catches you like a swift kick to the shins. Mogga can't contain a chuckle. Ha! The prince has courage. I'd rather you were safely in Grofheim, Loudon. Do whatever you like, Loudon. Knock him out cold and send him away. Do whatever you like, Loudon. Paint me the villain, Harkin. What do I care? I'm sick of you being the only one to do as he pleases in this alliance. These are varl lands. We're facing an army of dredge. How much experience do you have in these matters? True, mankind has never provoked them into a war. You're going for a third. It's taunting the dredge into genocide. Is taunting the dredge into genocide a game for your kind? Walk away. You curse and threaten pandemonium. The prince has chosen to be no responsibility of yours. If Loudon stays, so do Fasolt's warriors. They join the caravan. Plus 330 varl. Alright, so yeah, and you can see all these dredge up on the hillside here. The hike approaching the Godstone is murder. You can recall how most Godstones were built on hills overlooking other Godstones so that travellers could follow them to find their way between cities. It does nothing to ease your pains. Dredge! Shouts Mogga near the front of the caravan. Suddenly black rocks are whizzing past your head. What the hell is this, you shout. Mogga shakes his head. A stone slams into the shield of a nearby varl, exploding in a flash of light and razor-sharp fragments. Get behind the shield bangers, shouts Mogga as you approach for a fight. Dredge line the battlefield, weapons drawn. A fight seems inevitable. You take a quick head count. There must be at least 802 of them. 781 varl. That looks pretty good to me. Let's do what we've been doing and charge into the thick of it. Now we've got Fasalt. Who was that other dude that we also got? Gris. Gris was that other bloke. So 15, 10, 2 and 2. You know what? Let's try Gris out. All right. Ready for battle. Surrounded. Okay. So, yeah. Let's bring you up to 12 and 15. Yeah. Let's bring you two down here. And yeah, you three can... Oh yeah, 8. That's not too bad. What's this guy? 8. Yeah, so he's the only real big hitter up here, so we're going to need to get some... Oh no, he's not even a big hitter, he's just got heaps of shield. So yeah, we're going to have to get some real big shield destruction on him. So let's go for it, hey? Now we're doing 15 against his 19, but yeah, we really just need to... Let's get that shield down. Yeah, that's not horrible. This, we're going to bring him over here. Yeah, let's just get this guy killed. Bang. Alright. Okay, he's doing that. Yeah, you know what, let's just get this guy's shield right down. Oh, bloody hell, she's gone already. Okay, so slingers absolutely annihilate Yrsa or Ursa. Remember that. Do some big willpower damage. Alright, this guy. What's your special attack? Battering ram. Knock the target back through multiple tiles, doing armor break damage. Okay. Let's just do some strong attacks. Try and get their health down, and their strength down. So at least he's not doing much damage to Harkin. Lugan gets a kill. Alright. Standard hit, that kills him off. Still got some willpower to use with this guy, so we can try and get some of that strength / damage down. Alright, now these guys have got to make the slow walk all the way back. Yeah, he's got 90%. Oh, deflected at 90%. Dang. I mean, it happens. Hopefully not too much though. Bring the pain to again. Breaks the enemy's armor and punishes enemies for retaliating. You know what? Let's just do it. Battering ram. Okay, I can't do it because there's nothing to go, there's no space to go through. Alright. Do you have any willpower left? Let's give you one more. And then we can, so we can kill that guy. He gets to promote. Bring him up here, 5 and... Yeah, let's... kill here. Hopefully he doesn't... Oh yeah, I might need to walk him away. But even if I do walk away with him, he's still just going to get hit by one of these guys next turn. He's dropped him. Well, he gets dropped in return. Bring these guys up. Whoa, nice kill for Luden as well. Three kills for him today. That's good. And then, yeah, last one. You take a moment to survey the battlefield. The enemy is being pushed back all the way down the line. No, let's just let's pull back before they regroup. Give us a white berth. Alright, so... two injuries. Bunch of renown. What in the depths are these? You wonder, looking at the unusual dredge slingers. Nobody knows. Without warning, a deranged and half-dead slag stumbles out of brush, throwing itself upon the yokes attached to the treasure cart. Surprised varl pull weapons, but not before the whole cart slides off slick rock and a sheer drop, stopped suddenly by a low growl. The enormous metal wagon dangles precariously off a cliff. From the end swings a confused yox, still tied to its reins. On top, the dredge hangs on tight. Keeping the whole thing from plummeting over the side is Gunnolf, one hand knuckling the cart, the other wrapped around a tree trunk. Tell Gunnolf to let go. Try to help Gunnolf haul the cart back up. Try to knock the dredge off. Try and help pull the cart back up. You grab the cart and pull. You barely make any ground when the tree he's holding to tears from the ground, dragging you with a terrifying force towards the edge. Let go and order Gunnolf to do the same, or shout for others to help pull it back up. Yeah, let's try. Too late, the others lunge towards the cart just as it topples over the side. At the last moment you let go, but Gunnolf does not. Oh, damn it. No, cries the old varl. The cart plummets and flips over rocks along the way, tossing its contents across the snow in a shower of gold and gore. The yox and the dredge are torn to shreds. Gunnolf lies motionless, his limbs splayed at unnatural angles. No shit. Following the shock of Gunnolf's death, you find yourself wondering why that dredge went after the yox in the first place. Then you realise the bigger problem is the vast fortune now laying at the bottom of a cliff. Nothing for it. There's no time to stop now. Your call, Uben. Try to cover it up and come back later. Leave some varl to gather and return to Strand. Try to recover Gunnolf's body. Leave some varl to gather it and return to Strand. Though there's nothing you can do for Gunnolf, you think it best to say you did something about both the body and the gold. You leave a dozen trusted varl behind to gather both and take them back to Strand. You continue on. Man, Yeah, I suppose that's what's so good about this game. Like, the consequences are that you lose a hero, you know, but might have gotten some renown or something, or like might have gotten a treasure. I don't know. Might have gotten an item. Yeah. Oh well. Maybe if I play through it again at some stage, I can remember what that decision got us. Caravan stops. Godstone looming overhead for a short rest. The warriors are glad for it, and the stone gives you an ancient sense of being watched over in a comforting way. Didn't help the bodies underneath it, though. The earth at the base of the Godstone is scarred, like a struggle occurred. Merchants? No. Dredge? Encircling Dengler are a variety of goods, a barrel of mead, and who knows how old. Who knows how old. Loose silver, a statue made of soapstone, offerings to a dead god. Leave the dead and their offerings alone. Leave the offerings, but check for the merchant's brother. Gather whatever you can. Leave the offerings, but check for the merchant's brother. In the midst of the pile of bodies, a glitter catches your eye. You fish a gold necklace out from a jerkin to find 5 golden rings strung on it. The merchant's brother. Guess he didn't make it, you mutter. Take the necklace with the intent to return it. You toss the necklace to Mogger and tell him to hang on to it. If anyone can be trusted, it's him. Don't know what made them think the Godstone would be safe. Mogger grunts. We're completely exposed up here, he says. If we're going to rest, I think we ought to do a little further away. Examine the Godstone. Dengler was always one of the favourites amongst men, god of good fortune. They believe he brought luck, wealth, or whatever else you wish you had, but couldn't get on your own. The word fortune has a lot of meanings. Eventually you move on. It'd be so cool if we actually still had like awesome stones like this. I mean, I know there's lots of temple sites and stuff, but how wicked would it be if there was just like massive god stones like that just stick out randomly, you know? I live in Australia as well, so we definitely don't have anything like that. In the distance, you see smoke rising from the trees. Dredge aren't known for setting fires, says Mogger, but it does get their attention. We'd use fires like that to lead them along in the Great Wars. Yeah, but they wised up to that after a while, interjects another warrior. Or it could be someone trying to get our attention, claims Fasolt. The other group from Schlid were sent that way. No matter how you look at it, investigating will cost time. Send some varl to take a look. Mogger, send a few warriors to look, you say. They disappear over the hill, and you keep a steady pace while you wait for them to return. They don't reappear, well past the time it should have taken. Alright, go yourself ready for a fight. You take Mogger and a dozen warriors with you. You shuffle past dozens of dead slag and varl before the clearing opens up. Hundreds of varl sit near the fire, including those you sent to investigate. One puffs on a pipe. Hearken, he greets you. Your warriors said you wouldn't leave them. He explains they had come from Schlid and were surrounded, then lit a fire when they spotted you. Sorry you had to miss the fight, he grins, as his warriors join your caravan. Nice, so we get even more. Well, alright, but I think we do have to camp, because I want to just check out... what's happening with the heroes. So we lost Gunolf, and Gunolf was like one of our strongest. So that sucks. Let's put Fasolt up here then. We'll promote Luden. Let's give him more shield. And yeah, we lost the we would have lost the item that Gunolf had as well. If he had an item, I can't remember. Alright, well, I say we rest. We got great morale. Yeah, so now we've only got one. Yeah, Gris is injured. Oh, that's okay though. Yeah, so let's leave. Well, I wonder if this is that fort in the background that we're actually heading, that we said we'll head to. Your warriors demand a break. You halt the caravan with a sigh, but in all honesty, you're starting to feel the altitude and weariness yourself. We literally just stopped like... Anyway. Oh, geez, look at all these, Dredge. We're about to come across a fight. Morga leans on a fallen tree, fiddling with a crust of bread. Getting colder, he says, staring into the distance. You can see Ridgehorn just start to peek around the mountains. Yeah, that must be Ridgehorn in the back there. A flock of ravens float across a clear sky toward the fort. We should follow those birds. That's the plan, isn't it? Without another word, Mogga starts running toward the birds and tumbles over the cliff. Suddenly he's gliding through the air, flapping his arms for all they're worth. He swoops towards Ridgehorn before bursting into flames and plummeting into the tower, which crumbles like a log from a smouldering campfire. What? You think you've lost your mind, then you wake up. You don't remember setting up camp or falling asleep in front of crackling logs. What is going on? You mutter. Mogga approaches you at the campfire. Hearken, did you see? He starts. Yeah, you both agree to keep it to yourselves. So you must have both had the same dream. See, I've still got great morale. Oh, screw it. Rest one more time. Anyway, we've got a full squad. I don't think there's anything else to keep us here though, so let's just leave and see how we go. Sure, we've seen them, Mogga says, but we're being followed. I'm sure you've seen them. Dredge have been on our asses since we left the Godstone. Lots of them. I'm sure there's plenty in front of us too. But we're just half a day out from thick woods. We might lose them there. No, stop and get everyone ready for a fight. We'll lose them. Good, more slags to kill. See, I suppose the thing is, if we kill more now, is that going to have less for us to kill later? Or I don't know if it works like that, or if it might get harder later. You know what? Screw it. It's starting to get towards the end of the episode, so let's just have one last fight before the end of the episode. Okay, says Mogga. I'll ready the warriors. Careful, Hucken. This isn't the time to start taking risks. Well, there must be at least 1,044 of them, and I have 185 fighters and 981 varl. But charging in and taking the center has been rewarding us with very few casualties. So let's see if we can do the same. Let's bring her up a little bit. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it like this. Ready for battle. Alright, well at least they're all in front of us this time, but we've got 3 big dudes. Alright, so we've got big armor, big health, big armor. Alright. You know what? I like it. Now, we've got 15 to his 16. 90%er. Nah. Let's take the shield. That might actually be kind of good for us because at least it takes away his. You know what? Let's slag and burn that. we do some damage on him, and if he walks up, he gets strength penalties. Let's just take his down. Oh, he's gonna get away. Okay. We've got very little shield left. Move to here. Yep, and let's just get you out of the fight. Get you completely out of the fight. Bring these guys up. But we've got 14 and 12, so he's going to be doing shield damage. Right, so let's just get his health down. Bring you up. Malice, what does Malice do? Taunts an adjacent unit. Okay. Just end the turn there for now. That's good. Okay. He's going to be coming in and he's going to be doing straight up damage. But I can do Sundering Impact. Added strength and armor damage to target and adjacent enemies. 100% to hit, strength damage plus 1. 1 break to target, 1 break added to heavy impact. Yeah. I'm going to try that in training one time. But for now, let's just try and get his shield down as much as possible. Yeah, as I thought, he's going to be doing shield damage. Let's, slag and burn over here. Bang. That was good. We got multiple damage over multiple people here. What can we do? Bring the pain, but you can kill this guy. Alright, so he's dead. He comes in, does a strength attack, yeah. Alright. We can get a kill. So let's get that kill. Get him out of the mix. He comes in here, which is, it's okay. No, I'm going to move him up and let's just get his strength down. Okay. Well, that's kind of good as well because it stops this guy from being able to move in, which is good. Let's just get this. Now what have we got? 13, and 11 and 8. Yeah, let's just get this guy down. These two aren't really able to do much like crazy shit to me, so. Yeah, again, let's just. Let's give some willpower and really get this guy's shield down so we can crack him next turn. That I actually don't mind. Let's get her away a little bit, but slag and burn that tile. Because that slag and burn is in a cross, so it shouldn't hit this bloke. He's getting shield damage done. Alright. Bang. Yes, that's what I like to see. Right. And now what does Impale do? Causes knockback and target bleeds when moving. Okay, well that is good, but we don't need that right now. He's going to try and call some reinforcements. I've learned that's what that is. So let's put a stop to that. Alright. Let's try and save. No, let's move. Let's try and move you out of the way. I want to try and save you. Even though, yeah, he's taunting. You just fire that off. Ah, oh, damn it. Just couldn't quite. I should have hit him with Ursa. Ah, well. Should have hit him with Ursa and tried to avoid the pillage. Like, yeah. Anyway, that's my fault. Alright, let's end this turn. Let's do some damage to this guy. Alright. Bang. Done. Yep, let's pull back before they regroup. Lost 5 fighters, 28 varl. Okay. So it's not crazy, but it's not great either. It could be because they outnumbered us this time instead of us outnumbering them. Anyway, alright, let's stop there. Because it's been 37-ish minutes so far this episode. So, yeah. Thanks for joining me today, especially if you've made it through to the end with me. Please like the video if you've been enjoying the story. Consider subscribing if you'd like to continue on the adventure with me. And, yeah, feel free to leave a comment if you want to give me some feedback or just say hi. I hope you all have a good day and never stop loving life.